Some mysteries are stays uncovered for a long time, and people could keep wondering where some things came out, like today's case, that on the surface is just an amateur ARG, but if we look at this void, all goes complicated. It all started at the 25th of February in 2007. Firstly, it was named I Need to Like You, and the first upload was named 9 Triplets. What is all about? And where those 9 triplets came from? Let's have a look. Description says, you have much to consider. The video starts with a checkerboard pattern with pixelated white string text named To the Unknown, and at the down right corner we can see a year 1987. Then all goes black and we see the next. Now you listen to me, and the static noise transforms into the melody, and I know. Then the male groan adds to the host, and another text starts to rapidly reflect side by side. The text says, "You're not welcome to play in the video world anymore," and ends with jump scare to transparent to minimalistic tune logo and new channel name, Dead Its Foundation. And the host also turns to minimalistic keyboard playing, all turned in black, and another string text appears. You don't understand anything. And the end. Okay, first of all, the comment section is full of Russians, who's expressing their confusion and resentment towards the video, but also the author behind the channel left their replies dedicated perhaps to deleted channels a long time ago. What makes things way more weird, the next video is now more interesting and seems to be more clear about what the author is trying to say. The piece named Tell Us About Who Made the Tape, uploaded 26 February in 2007, starts like previous one and kinda similar, except the message. We need to know who, what, why, and then we can see a snuff-like footage of someone's mouth with a narrowing host, and we see a person who probably made this stuff, and his speech is next.
This is the Dead Kids Foundation. We need information on where those videos came from.
You know more than me, so if
For personal interest reasons. If you're willing to help us, we are very grateful. If not,
if you let me know more, I can probably help you out.
don't bother contacting us ever.
Yes, they, or maybe the one man, is trying to know where some videotapes came from, and even leaving his telephone number. In the description, we can find the link that provides to their or his webpage on the deactivated video hosting platform putfile.com. Description says, "Help us find what we are looking for, please." Their old telephone. Yes, we know that it's all a damn game, an RG. What interests us is the video and the story behind it, not the backstory about the sisters and the paranoia, mind you. And if the hell decides to talk to us, it will make everything easier for us, so we don't have to hunt down information. I hate typing in upper and lower cases like the bent corner. Ugh. We are interested in video and the stories behind their creation. Help us learn more about you. Right, let's make it all clear. Everything what is about in the message and those videos and 9 triplets was referenced to infamous hoax and fake TV hijack called Wyoming Incident. So, let's start from the beginning. On the forum, the Happy Cube was started a small argy about this hijack. It's all made up with discussion which tool you prefer to do a ritual called cubing, and the Obey replies, I like to use hammers or screwdrivers whenever possible. Everyone says that the more advanced tools have a certain feel, omnipotence to them. I think they are just pussy weapons, but that may just be me. What's your tool of choice? And then he got a reply. I like to use different tools each time, which is a lot safer than using the same one or a pattern. I've dabbled in using tools like you use, but they are a bit too messy and can put you in pretty big danger. Sometimes the advanced tools are necessary, and then things goes really bold. When that user typed how he preferred to dress, he says that feel of leather on his skin brings him more pleasure. If you don't get it, cubing is about elimination of someone else. Then people discuss the place where it all gonna happen, and OP suggested the places like mall, theater, arcade, etc. But then all boiled down to ordinary haunted house or amusement parks, where should be the special number 5. The event doesn't happen because of conflict. And then after the first ever post video, the user named I like the fakes start to leave a strange posts, like for example about his meetings with a person who got a black eyes, and about his nickname and his faith into God named Paranoia. And one person figured out that it's all just an RG on the forum called Unification. People start to discuss those videos, and one of them named Ahahaha posted something and he got warned. I really didn't find anything. And also he responded to those videos which belonged to the whole Wyoming incident case. And user Zizi Baluba admitted that tone of those videos are similar to the tone of the blog on Unification. People on Happy Cube know about this fellow, and as they said, his was very annoying. And as I said previously, he left the phone number. His phone number, first of all, the number belonged to Nevada, Las Vegas, and people says that when they tried to call him, they heard the strange noises like mumbles. Even more, one guy tried to phone them and received this. Well, like I said, I've run into several different results having dilated over the years. At one point in time, I received an automated message that sounded like it was from a phone company stating the number was not available at this time, and ended with a cryptic message of switch 696. I don't think that's anything. Also, in comments I have found this. Some dumb chicken keeps blocking his number. He's the one behind the fake 6 videos. He said that the new one is up, but if you look around for a bit, you'll see that it is not. So this strange method worked? Well, now we are slightly heading to the end. So, let's have a look on this. A guy or a group of people made an own RG to discover the truth behind the Wyoming incident videos, because there was originally 5-6 bits, but let's move out. In his own style, and the question still remaining, why? The most important thing is that he's still posting content. For what? Or who? Well, first of all, there know about people who still watching them, and the weed code, you still here. Well, that is nice. The description says, why steal it from the fields? They only care because you need to grow up, or else. It's a distinctive response to the virus and kinda interesting. In the beginning, we can see the smiling faces and them humanoid figures. And let's watch it closely. They're all different. Someone is dark, someone is light, someone is okay, someone is sick, and someone is young and finally old. One frame, and there is a lot of symbolism. Even though it seems to be just a random art for this clip, this one was uploaded in 2016, so maybe author says that a lot of time has passed and people usually goes through some difficulty in his life and changes. Then after the picture of faces again, we see an interesting one. This looks like a separation between soul and body, but I see this one as duality, perhaps duality of life, with all its good and bad moments. The theory of dualism I'll explain later. Then we see a semi-animation of dark figure who's entered the house and leave the blood mark on the window. The figure smiles and I see in the smile a word, but I'm not sure. But to me it looks like omen or even like women. But the first one is more fitting, I think. Then appears the footage of windows and we see a blue background with drawn tridents. The symbolism behind tridents may be different, but in Hindu it's mostly about duality between female and male energy. And the center prone is like the reaching above the dualism to spiritual harmony. All finishes with drawing of a man with crying with the blood eyes and phrase, "Go ahead and cry." Perhaps this video about the acceptation and realization that the DKF now is just an art performance web project and Carter is fine about, and he's really glad that somebody watches him, and someone who doesn't grow up and do not understand what is channel all about, they can just leave the channel. Now, a brand new video uploaded a year ago. We see a message that people shouldn't call the old number. What is the new one? Well, I firstly thought that in the end we can hear a Morse code with a hidden number, but no, the number is probably said in the video white hole. But we don't know the full one. Also, in the end we can see the approximate author face, a real one, unmasked. So, in the end, what is all about? Firstly, the person behind this project was trying to figure out what is Wyoming incident about, and as I discovered later, there was 2 more videos that are unlisted. I found this info from this guy from the comments that seems like saw every content on this channel. The title of those 2 was "This is how you join us" and "To the Happy Cube Handler." The second one I found in someone playlist and this is very interesting. It starts with Wyoming incident panel, but down there was their old phone number. It covers in red filter and then appears the title. There is questions and witnesses that author probably done his content with second unknown. They both saying that people talk sly about DKF Foundation, and we see comment from Happy Cube forum where a user claims that he receives IMS from DKF creator, and after the jump scare, the author says that it was not him, and to contact with him he leaves a phone number. And that is? Unfortunately, how well I could not search, I didn't find the first one, but it was a long time ago. In the present time, we can see also how free he's speaking with his audience about general stuff. But I didn't answer yet why there is a lot of Russians in the comments. It's all because, first of all, they re-upload his videos on the TikTok, and in the tweet named school, he added a Russian word spasiba, which means thank you. Also, in the description below the video week, he typed in Croatian, I love you. But I also found an author response, and I think it's just a style, nothing more. As we can notice, in the new DKF era there is no so much gore element than previously. No screamers, they're just creepy. And made for simple people interaction with. I'd like to describe this whole channel as art performance, an art product of a very extraordinary person.